Hello and welcome back to It's All the Junior Adventures. In the last episode, we started the first Hello and welcome back to It's All the Junior Adventures. In the last episode, we started the first Spy Fox game, Spy Fox in Dry Cereal. And in this episode, we're going to continue being a spy and finding clues that'll lead us to William the Kid. But I think we're going to start off by having some fun.
It's Happy Fun Sub. A little break from the spy biz might do me some good.
Every Spy Fox game has a little mini game that you can play within your Spy Watch. This one is Happy Fun Sub. It's probably the best one. I'm not going to play this for too long because, quite frankly, I could play this for a very long time. If you click the button, the left click button that is, you fire off torpedoes, which in this case are submarine sandwiches. You move the sub by moving the mouse around. It's a little bit hard to talk and play at the same time. You've got these... Oh, I missed it. You're supposed to be collecting those little probes. You've got coral on the bottom. If you run into that, you will die. I used to play this all the time as a kid. I would boot this game up just to play Happy Fun Sub sometimes. I want to show at least finding one thing that you have to collect. There it is. Oh, I missed it. Really? Alright, well, I'll show you another part of the gameplay. If you go up for long enough, you turn into a boat and float on the surface. And instead of shooting as a boat, if I could please get an obstacle. If I could please get anything. Well, anyway, you jump. Is anything gonna happen? There we go. Collected that. Now, going up. You shoot... Oh, I just destroyed the probe. That is a mountain warning. That means that there's a mountain coming up. If you're in the sky, all you have to do is stay high to avoid it. If you go too low, you'll be able to see the mountain. You can hear things getting destroyed. Ooh. Got it. If you're in the water when there's a mountain warning, you will have a huge amount of coral. There we go. So you get the idea of this. I could do this for a while, so we're just gonna stop. Alright, Quack is here. Let's see what he's got to say.
Good morning, Spy Fox. I took the liberty of loading the vending machine with some of my ingenious new spy gadgets. You should take a look at some of them, Spy Fox. They may come in handy. You know, once I was trying to invent an electric tissue paper, but every time I went to blow my nose, I would almost get electrocuted.
How shocking.
You know, once I invented a fax machine disguised as a tuna casserole.
Really? I'll have to get your recipe.
How's your assignment going? Have you stopped that loony lunatic William the Kid yet?
No, not yet. But don't worry. I'll get that goat's goat one way or another. Professor Quack, what's the forecast?
Well, my spy radar here says that there is a strong possibility of there being some weather today. Don't bother me right now. I'm busy inventing a new spy gadget that will send secret messages with aromas.
You mean a gadget that writes with smells?
Yes, it's a pen that uses invisible stink. How's your assignment going?
Well, bad puns aside, Quack is my favorite character. He is the mad scientist that invents all of these spy gadgets. And speaking of spy gadgets, we need this one.
X-ray gum. How does this work, Professor Quack?
Ah, that's my new and improved beef flavor X-ray gum. I'll explain how it works. You take a stick out, put it up against something beefy, move it around, and then you can see the yucky stuff inside. The best part of all is, when you're done, you can chew the gum. It actually has a very refreshing, beefy flavor.
You know, 4 out of 5 dentists prefer X-ray gum for their patients who need X-rays.
A duck needs his fiber.
Well, we know a cow that we need to look at the innards of. How convenient that Professor Quack invented X-ray gum specifically for
Here's
cows.
where I keep...
Let's take a look.
Now, if you don't mind, Mr. Utterly, I'm going to need to use this X-ray gum to take a look at those 4 stomachs of yours.
This isn't going to hurt, is it? Because I get kind of dizzy when I think about pain. In fact, just saying the word pain makes me want to... Oh...
There he goes.
Professor Quack, your X-ray gum works perfectly. I can see everything inside Mr. Utterly's gut.
There's a few things to look at in here that will get some responses. Let me see if I can find them. I thought that was one. Maybe not. Maybe they got rid of it for this version?
If I had a wrench in me, I would retch.
Yeah, there we go, there's one.
His ticker looks like it needs winding.
There should be at least one more. Maybe not.
I found the note. I'll be able to disarm that milky weapon of destruction with that diode. I just need to find it, then figure out where to place it.
Alright, so we gotta remember that diode. It's got 2 blue triangles on it, although the 2 triangles are gonna end up being what's really important. We can come back here with the X-ray gum and look at it and look at the note again anytime we need to. In fact, I think if you try it again,
Here's
Mr.
what-
Utterly has something different to say.
Oh, Mr. Utterly, guess what I need to do again?
Okay, but do me a favor. Could you get me a pillow? The fainting is rough on the flank steak.
Mr. Utterly would faint again if he could see all this.
I don't think there's that many things he can say, so let's just try that again a couple times. This game is very self-aware. What do we have to say this time?
Oh, Mr. Utterly.
Oh, same thing. Alright. Well, let's just put the X-ray gum back, because we don't need it anymore, and we only have 4 slots for gadgets.
I'm sure glad this spy gadget vending machine doesn't have a no deposit, no return policy.
There's certain gadgets we always need, and there's certain gadgets that we're only going to need for the things that we're going to do in this playthrough. This one we always need.
What's in this egg-shaped container, Professor Quack?
This is a little gadget I call the Spy Putty. What you do is open the cute little egg container and spread the putty on whatever you want to make a copy of. Press down and then peel the putty off. You have a perfect copy.
That looks rather silly.
I know what you're thinking. You think that the Spy Putty looks a lot like that silly stuff they sell in toy stores. What you don't know is that I thought of it first. Those duplicitous duplicators stole my idea.
Fun fact, Professor Quack invented Silly Putty. What else we got in here? We're gonna need that.
It appears to be a shoe. What is this gadget, Professor Quack?
Oh, that's the Night Vision Shoe. One of my most ingenious inventions. If you happen to find yourself in a dark place, all you do is strap the shoe onto your head, and then you can see in the dark.
How illuminating.
Yes, and it has excellent arch support.
Does make you look a little silly, though. What else we got in here? I'm not going to show the descriptions for the gadgets we don't need. We can do it later. Don't need that. I don't believe we need that. And I don't know if we'll need this or not, but we have the room for it.
What handsome cufflinks. Are they gadgets as well, Professor Quack?
Those are the suction cufflinks. I am very proud of them. They are tiny suction cups that allow you to climb across non-porous metal surfaces.
The perfect fashion accessory for the well-dressed spy.
That was a tasty one.
I always thought it was funny that he ate the blueprints as a kid. Well, that should be all we need by way of gadgets. Let's head out and see what we can do now that things are open in the city. Right away we can see we've got the trinket stand. Ah, we're not going to need the suction cufflinks this time. That's okay.
Welcome to the Trinket Emporium. My name is Gilbert. How may I be of service to you, O honorable visitor to this, our dear island home?
I'm not sure yet. I was just noticing your fine selection of trinkets.
Sir, I think that you will find we offer much more than mere trinkets. We pride ourselves in having the island's finest selection of rare and hard-to-find collector items and antiquities.
Excellent. One never knows when they will be struck with an unquenchable desire to indulge in a blatant act of bourgeois consumerism.
Our thoughts exactly, sir.
We've heard from Gilbert before when we dialed the wrong number on the phone.
How can I be sure that all these trinkets you're selling are real?
Sir, we at the Trinket Emporium unconditionally guarantee the veracity and reality of every item we sell here. If you find that anything you have purchased from us is in fact an illusion or in any way unreal, please return it to us immediately and we will give you a complete, no questions asked refund.
I imagine that you get pretty busy during the tourist season.
Actually, no.
Say, do you happen to have any white marble Cycladic figurines? From either Siphanos or Syros, dating somewhere between 2800 to 2300 BC?
I have no idea what you are talking about, sir. Perhaps there is something else I could interest you in?
Tell me, what's the difference between a souvenir and a trinket?
Souvenir is a French word meaning to remember. Trinket is a Middle English word which means small shoemaker's knife. I hope that clears it up for you, sir.
So, what's the secret to your business's success?
3 things. Location, location, location.
That's one thing. Say, do you happen to have any...
Alright, Spy Fox is known for having lots of dialogue, perhaps even more than the other series. There's lots of dialogue for each of these things you can buy at the trinket stand, and I'm not going to make you stand here and listen to all of it now. I'll give you a little sampling and then there'll be a bonus video with it. There's different stuff if you try to buy it too.
Could you tell me a little about those pennants?
Yes, those are actual pennants made by Emperor Theodosius himself at the 393 AD Olympics. There is an ancient Greek proverb that says, a wise person should always have several pennants in their pocket just in case a parade goes by.
That's funny. I've studied most of the classics in my lifetime, and I don't recall ever running across that one.
Yes, it is one of the more obscure ones. These patent-pending pennants make potentially perfect pets, particularly if you place the popular pennants in a periodic public competition of precision speed.
You mean hold a pennant race?
Precisely.
That's preposterous.
Anyway, he won't sell you any of these things, except this hat and this jar of trinkets.
I like the jar of trinkets, but I'm wondering if you have them in cans.
It's uncanny that you would ask me that, because just this morning I ordered some. Unfortunately, they won't be here till next week.
Interesting. Is that an entire jar of trinkets?
Yes, my Aunt Elisa pickles them every September.
What could anyone possibly do with a whole jar of trinkets?
It could be a paperweight. You could make a unique lamp out of it. It could be turned on its side to roll out cookie dough. There must be 1,000,001 uses.
Interesting. Is that an entire
Alright,
jar?
we need the jar of trinkets.
So, what's a jar of trinkets going for these days?
Normally, sir, they're 20 drachmas, but for you, how about 50?
Sounds good to me. I'll take it.
There you go, sir.
Why, thank you.
Getting scammed by Gilbert. And then there's one more thing we need here.
There's no telling when I might need one of these hats. You'd better give me 40 of them.
40, but I only have one left.
All right, I'll take one of them.
Good. I hope you and your little hat will be happy together. Have a nice day.
Alright, we've got our sailor hat and our jar of trinkets. So it's time to keep exploring. You still can't get in here no matter when things open up, so we're not even gonna try.
Hi, honey. Welcome to the cantina. I'm B-Bear. If there's anything I can get you, Sugar, like for example sugar, you just let me know, all right?
Thanks, Bee.
We've got some more people to talk to in here, starting with Bee Bear.
What can you tell me about that slick-looking lounge lizard over there?
Him? Oh, that's Johnny Gecko. He wants to be the next Liberace tango music. If only he had that kind of talent.
What's the story with the gravity-challenged card player over there?
Oh, honey, watch out for him. That's Mr. Big Pig, the local mud baron. He's a notorious go fish player. The only thing he ever loses is his temper.
So, is the food here any good?
Well, between you and me, sweetie, let's just say it's no coincidence that you don't see any rats in this part of town.
Tell me, Bee, what's a bright, muscular-looking bear like you doing in a rundown cantina like this?
I ask myself that every morning, honey.
So, what does the traditional Greek food taste like?
I don't know. It's all Greek to me.
So, Bee, how's your coffee?
Mine is great, but they won't let me serve it here. But can I offer you some of the local sludge we call sewer especial?
So, what do you suggest from the menu?
Last time I suggested something, I got sued for malpractice. So my attorney advised me not to make any more suggestions.
How's business been since the milk shortage began?
It's been difficult for some of the customers to wean themselves away, but I have a high lactose intolerance, so it hasn't really affected me.
What's cooking back there? Something smells good.
Oh, that's the plumber scraping out the clogged drain.
So, what is the traditional Greek...
All right, like I said, lots and lots and lots of dialogue, sometimes more than you'd really expect. Let's talk to, what did you say his name was? Johnny Gecko?
Here's a number that goes out to all you white tux-wearing spies. Here's a number that goes out to all you...
Not all that much to say. But what's with the trophy?
What's the trophy for?
That's my cock-a-doodle-foo trophy. I took lessons from Master Hong Kong Doodle, at least until I punched his stuffing out.
What's the trophy for?
That's my cock-a-doodle.
All right, and then we've got a Saturday special. Every day of the week, which is entirely random upon loading up your game, you'll get a different special. I may or may not do a bonus video with all the specials. The only reason I wouldn't is because it's so random, and to get all the days, it's just completely random. So we'll see.
Saturday's special. What's the special of the day, Bee?
Saturday is Baba Ganoush Day.
What's Baba Ganoush?
It's a traditional Middle Eastern dish.
People are going to go away hungry if all you give them is a traditional plate.
Well, a lot of the times the food on the special will be yucky, but Baba Ganoush is supposedly pretty good. I've never actually tried it. Look at this. More people.
That's quite a nice little toy boat you got there. Is it yours?
Oh, yes, sir. And that is why I'm standing out here at this podium on this filthy, seagull-stained dock talking to a sophisticate wannabe like you.
So it's not your boat.
No, it belongs to my boss.
Looks like a pretty fancy yacht.
Fancy would be an understatement, sir. Unfathomably luxurious might be a closer description.
Is there a party going on up there?
Yes, sir. A very exclusive one.
Lovely weather we're having, isn't it?
I wouldn't know, sir. I'm not paid to observe such things.
So, what is it you do here?
I am what you may call a glorified doorman, but I prefer to think of myself as the charming and all-powerful gatekeeper.
Is the party up there formal or casual?
Sir, may I make a formal request that you stop asking me to make such casual remarks?
So, what's the bon appellation of this fair seagoing vessel?
The SS Deadweight, but we're thinking of changing it.
So, with a ritzy party like that, you probably get a lot of important people coming on board.
That, sir, is for me to know and you to find out.
Is the party up there formal?
All right. Well, let's see if we can join the party.
Pardon me, sir, but just where do you think you're going?
On board?
Sir, you are obviously making a little joke. No one but no one is allowed to go on board the SS Deadweight without a gold-edged, wax-sealed, expensively embossed, handwritten invitation. And do you have one of these, sir?
Not as such.
Then I'm afraid, sir, that you should make like a plane in the Bermuda Triangle and get lost.
Of course,
I can gather information about the deck party with this.
we've got our first note. There's, of course, extra dialogue for trying to go on board anyway.
Look, a meteorite is about to crash into the village.
Sir is obviously getting a little desperate. Might I suggest you go home and take a little nap?
I'm here to sign up for the shuffleboard class that starts in about 5 minutes. So, you better let me shuffle up the gangplank.
Sir, this is a private party for only the most exclusive, important people on the island. And they don't play shuffleboard.
Did I mention that deck chairs are sort of a hobby of mine? Perhaps I could just run up there and see what types are being used.
Sorry, sir, but the deck chairs have been cleared away to create an entertaining dance floor. Interesting approach, though.
Come on, just let me on board for 5 minutes. You can even time me if you want.
Sir, do you even understand what the basic concept behind an invitation is? It means someone has to invite you first.
Oh, by the way, XYZ, PDQ.
Nice try. However, if you were a little more observant, you would no doubt notice that I'm not wearing any pants.
That one went over my head.
Look, a meteorite is about to...
Alright, well, that's clearly not the way we're going to get onto the deck party, but we're going to have to find out how to actually do it next time. So thank you very much for watching this episode of It's All the Junior Adventures, and I hope you'll and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode where we'll get on board that deck party. Bye-bye!